Yeah, yeah. Oh, what?
Oh no!
What the hell just happened to him?
Oh. I shot
What
him
the
by
fuck
accident.
just
I was
happened?
testing out my gun, and I.
Fucking
You know what?
dickhead,
Yeah, no way, dude.
I was like, I was like,
I
whose
peed
gun did
myself a
I
little
touch?
bit.
Yo.
This gun looks sweet, bro. I'm like, yo, this gun looks pretty.
What up, bitches? How y'all doing, man? I'm your boy, Fatal Mephisto. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Chill Zone. I have not done one of these in a long fucking time. Long time. Truth be told, I pretty much basically don't really have any desire to really, like, upload much more content to my YouTube channel. I've been mainly, uploading all my shit to fucking, TikTok as of late, man, because YouTube just isn't YouTube for me anymore, man. What up there, Garuti? Like if it was like fucking, I would say like back in like 2015, 2016 or something like that, dude, like back when I had my older ass channel when I was like sitting at almost close to like 4K subs, like that's different. But like the way the algorithm system is designed today, man, for YouTube, like it's either I got to clean up all my swearing and then like just make my stuff kid friendly and like whatever you want to call it, but like I don't really want to do that because I don't like censoring myself. I'm not really a fan of that, you know, to be fair, but whatever. Anonymous man, how you doing, sir? How are you, buddy? Hope you are well. Hope you are well, man. So yeah, so I picked up fucking Helldivers 2 2 days ago, back on Thursday. Thursday I got it. And dude, what a game, dude. Like I know I'm aware that I could have played on my PS5 since January of this year, but like my problem is like I don't know a lot of people that like outside from a few people that I know, like Garuda and Dooley and a few others. There's not a lot of people on the PlayStation side that I really fuck with, you know what I mean? Like game with and shit like that too as well, you know what I mean? And so I just kind of just ignored it. And then when the announcement got announced that it was coming to Xbox, I was like, perfect, I'll buy it on Xbox, and then that way my friend can play because I'm game sharing with her, so it's perfect. Xbox rules. Bitch! Xbox is fucking is its own thing now, dude. Like, it's no longer about you. It's no longer about the console, dude. In fact, if you've actually been paying attention, I'm surprised nobody mentioned this at all. But if you go and you watch like recent trailers on the Xbox fucking YouTube channel, like when they show like what consoles or whatever you want to call it there at the end of the trailer, like when it's coming out, and they have like the consoles listed below, go look at a couple of those trailers, man, and see if you can tell me fucking what's changed. Because people are simply ignoring it, man, but don't realize that that's pretty much basically what their next gen fucking shit's going to be called. What up, Latency? And yet the irony is, though, is the fact that, like, Xbox is actually doing shit, though, man. Like, Xbox is out here, like, moving fucking, like, software units on PlayStation and shit. Y'all fucking sat there for years, man, and told me, man, that Xbox was dog shit, Xbox was this, yada, yada, yada bullshit, man. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, man. And all of a sudden now it's convenient enough for people. So now that these games go over there and shit like that, you know what I mean? But hey, like, to be fair though, man, I'm glad to see that even Helldivers 2 on Xbox is actually doing pretty well because, you know, I bought it myself full price. And I'd gladly do it again. Fuck it, I might even double dip and get the PS5 version too as well while I'm on it, dude, because that game is fucking great. Yeah, I haven't been hearing too many good things about that fucking game, to be fair, man, for Lost Soul Aside. I've been hearing a lot of performance and issues and shit like that arising on the PC side. But that game does nothing, dude. Like, it looks like a wannabe clone of Devil May Cry. That's all it looks like to me, dude. Jesus Christ. Ugh. God damn, dude. Bro, like, you know it's bad when, like, there's, like, zero fucking news at all, period. I mean, I know I'm aware that it's the summertime, like, so the news is relatively dead. Like, outside from, like, Gamescom shit, but that comes and goes so fucking fast, bro. Like, people just ignore it and forget it. You know what I mean? I've been getting my cheeks clapped in Wu Chang, fucking falling feathers in the stage Palace Hill. This chick fucking keeps trying. I have it on Game Pass on PC. When the fuck did you start supporting Game Pass, Garuda? I distinctly remember you telling me that you would never support like a service like that and shit. I'm glad to see that you saw the light, bro. I'm glad you saw the light. Yeah, I've been hearing nothing fucking practically good about fucking... Yeah, dude, like I heard like the combat's just like... The combat is like, it's kind of cool, but like it gets like stale like super quick. So, I mean, I'm not expecting that game when it finally comes out on fucking PlayStation, dude. Fucking, or I think it's already out now. I don't know. But, whatever. Like, nobody cares for that game, dude. And the only reason why most people fucking say they do, man, is because it's published by fucking PlayStation, dude. Like, fuck off. If it was published by anybody else, you wouldn't even be fucking blinking an eyelash with that piece of shit game, dude. Like, get out of here. Well, hey, man. Well, congratulations there, fucking outsider, dude. Congratulations. Sony can do whatever the fuck they want now because they're going to be the only platform on the market with no competition. Nintendo can't give it to them because Nintendo's in a whole entire different fucking strategy. And Xbox, well, they've already gone PC. That's why Xbox PC is a fucking thing. So congratulations. Congratulations, Sony. Yeah, no, I know you did, Garuda. I know you did, dude. I told you, Garuda, that one day Xbox would fucking have a either make their own handheld or would be in collaboration with somebody to market like an Xbox branded fucking handheld. And I was right. I called that shit years ago. Years ago, bro. What's up, VGL? How you doing, sir? How you doing, buddy? So now the next game I'm planning on fucking picking up actually comes out in a couple days. Actually, is that fucking the new Hot Shots Golf that's dropping on PlayStation, man? That's definitely a must fucking buy for sure. Absolutely, dude. Love me some Hot Shots Golf. And that's another thing too. Like fucking, I'll just throw this out there too as well, just so I have it on fucking on record. But like, Helldivers 2 running on the Series S runs extremely well. Only had like 2 crashes like out of all my playthroughs that I've been fucking with it so far. But like, the graphical fidelity and performance mode is pretty bad. Like, pretty fucking, like, low bad. But at the same time, like, your brain tends to tune that aspect out because the game is just so chaotic. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't give a fuck at that point. You know what I mean? And I'm having, like, so much fucking fun with that game, dude. Like, holy fuck. I kind of see and I kind of understand now. Like, oh, actually, I completely understand now why so many people had, like, were raving about it when the game originally came out, like, fucking almost 2 years ago, dude. Like, it's fucking sweet. Don't forget about the PS fucking 6 Pro, the PSX Slim, the handheld model and shit. But again, like I said, outsider, dude, if you gotta remember, dude, like, if Sony's going to be the only company and like the only company on the market in the industry, dude, that's literally going to have zero competition to compete with PlayStation at all, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. If they want to come out with like fucking like 3 or 4 like SKUs at the launch of the PS6, man, then fucking so be it. Like, there's nothing that they like. What else? Who else is coming in? Apple? Apple ain't getting into the fucking console industry. Steam, that Steam fucking console box shit, that's nothing more than exactly what Xbox is doing with the Xbox PC fucking console next generation, dude. Like, nah, bro. And the problem, the thing is, like, there's an audience there, man. Like the industry, like, and even like the community of gamers, man, like, is vastly different compared to what it used to be now. Thanks, Sony, for having fucking run on your own dry Xbox. But, dude, like, even if Helldivers 2 didn't come to Xbox at all, they still released more shit this year alone. Fucking Obsidian, dude. 3 games, 1 fucking year. Sure, Avowed was not that great, but, like, whatever. But at least Grounded 2 came out in early access to and turned out to actually be fucking... It's going to end up being better than the fucking first one already. Let alone, they got Outer Worlds 2, which is already gaining a lot of momentum and praise from all the previews that I've been looking at and shit. So, like, dude, like, that's the thing. Whether you like Xbox or hate, like, Xbox itself just from a console perspective, dude, and you don't want to support, like, any of the shit that they actually do, you can't deny, man, like, outside from the stuff that's already multi-platform and whatever the case would be, like your Call of Duty and anything that Bethesda fucking makes, like, there are other IPs that do come out that fucking I would much rather play than fucking next year's Call of Duty and shit. Like, Black Ops 7 looks fucking terrible, dude. Like, absolutely fucking terrible. Like, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that piece of shit, dude. Fucking, it's garbage. But regardless of all that, though, man, I mean, that's just the way things are nowadays, dude. Like, the industry is shifting, like, to the point where fucking people are starting to finally wake up and realize, man, like, the industry is not what it used to be, man. And it's not going to be anymore. Because of, like, if your video game, like, fucking player base is, like, stagnating and shit, dude, man, then, yeah, you have to branch out to different platforms, man, in order to keep that fucking, that up higher, you know what I mean? False. The Steam Deck is different. The Steam Deck is not different, dude. The Steam Deck is no different to that of what the fucking Rock Ally is, dude. That's all it is. Except the Steam Deck pretty much basically already gives you the Steam operating system as a default operating system. But you can put Windows on that bitch and do exactly what the ROG Ally does, dude. One second, guys. You know, trusting me is like trusting a fart. Bro, fucking... like, I'll tell you this right now. So, like, when I first booted up Helldivers 2 for the first time and I went through the actual tutorial, I was more concerned while the game was downloading and, like, fuck, man, this, like, might be the game that might, like, just blow my Series S up, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. But thankfully, the game runs fucking perfectly fine. Like, no, like, issues at all with the hardware or any of that shit, dude, which is great. But I will give props to, like, Arrowhead, though, man. Like, they did a tutorial system so fucking goddamn good that, like, you already know if you're going to like the game or not, like, the first 2 minutes into that fucking tutorial, bro. It's fucking awesome. that's one developer, man, that fucking, I hope that Sony does not buy out. But like, just keep doing like fucking exclusive deals on the side. That's fine, but don't buy them out, man. Like, as much as I've seen people on Twitter saying that's what they should do, no, don't do that, because you've already done that with fucking with House Marquee, and what do they have to show for it outside from Returnal? And that was before you bought them. Like, come on, dude, don't do that shit. Because then at that point you're doing like you're no different to what Xbox is doing, man. At this fucking point, dude. But yeah, Fatal Man, fucking, but it makes sense for them to buy them up because they make games fucking exclusive for fucking PlayStation. That doesn't matter, dude. Like, people bitched about the whole entire ZeniMax buyout, man, but not even realize that Bethesda and Xbox have a huge fucking history in the past, bro. That Sony didn't see until the PS3 era, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, fucking think, dude. Know your fucking history, dude. It's not hard. It's like the whole entire analogy, like I was saying to fucking my buddy fucking this morning, dude, about the Switch 2, dude. Like, the innovation aspect of Nintendo is pretty much basically like, I don't want to say it's completely gone, because there is things that they can do. But from an aspect of trying to build something that has to cater to both of your markets, one being like pretty much basically dead almost at this point, that being the console side for when it comes to like Nintendo's own console shit. But you have to focus on making something for the handheld side. So you're going to be automatically limited to certain things that you can and cannot do for innovation wise. But like, there's some cool ideas that Nintendo could definitely take for like whatever they do next generation. But right now, dude, man, like, dude, oh God. The Switch 2 feels like the Wii U all over again, dude. Like, from not only from the branding, from the power fidelity, everything. Every fucking inch of it, dude, just reeks Wii U quality fucking for me, dude. And I don't like that. And I'm not trying to fucking harp on the Switch 2, dude, but for my money, dude, like, Nintendo, you're fucking retarded, bro. That's all I'm going to say. I'll just leave it at that. Nintendo was dumb as shit. Oh, man. The Switch to you. I'm sure the Switch 2 will get better as time goes on. But as far as like its first few months, dude, man, like, yeah, your DK, you had your Mario Kart World, and you got Metroid Prime still dropping later this year too. But I mean, after that, what the fuck y'all got after that? Only time will tell. And it better be good shit, man. It better be no fucking. I don't want to see no goddamn fucking Nintendo Labo 2.0 with cardboard fucking cutouts and shit again. Fuck out of here with that. Bro, that shit only sold 2 fucking million in the US, bro. That's sad. That's fucking sad. 2 million in the US, and that shit decreases every fucking week in Japan. And it's the cheapest fucking territory on top of that latency. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Hyrule Warriors is not a console seller there, latency. Seriously, it's not. Neither is fucking Metroid Prime. You know what? I'll give you a perfect analogy of what the Switch 2 reminds me of. The Switch 2 reminds me of what Nintendo did with the 3DS. The 3DS XL was like technically the 3DS Pro, you know what I mean? But it actually released exclusive games fucking for that version of the 3DS. That's virtually what the Switch 2 is pretty much, basically, yeah. In a nutshell. The fastest of all time to what? Reach fucking 7 million, dude? But when only 2 of that is only from the fucking US? Oof, my guy. And dude, of course you're going to see that being the fastest selling, bro. But that shit's going to slow down to a fucking crawl because all the people like you already bought it. I'm telling you, bro. once we get closer to time, like we'll see what happens during the fucking holidays. But bro, if the Switch 2 can't do that very well during the holiday season, bro, it's a fucking wrap, bro. Seriously, it's a fucking wrap, dude. Like, even when you get to the point, too, as well, when you got third-party developers, man, literally saying that, well, we can't get access to dev kits right now, and Nintendo won't give us one. Why? Like, fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, but has it sold more than what the Wii sold in its first year so far? No. Will it even come close to that? Fuck no. Do you have any idea, Latency, how much the original Wii sold in its first motherfucking year, dude? The Switch ain't touching that. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, just within the first year and a half, dude. Within the first year and a half, dude. Check us out. By June 30th of 2007, fucking the Wii was fucking had sold 9.2 fucking 7 million, right? Almost 10 million right from there. That's not even from the previous year in 2006, dude, when the console originally launched back in fucking November of that same year. So within less than a year, it sold fucking 10 million copies, like 10 million fucking units, bro. And then by the end of that year, it fucking sold 20 fucking million. The Switch 2 ain't doing that, bro. I'm just saying. The Switch 2 is definitely not doing that at all for shit. But see, that's the thing though, Latency, right? And again, the innovation is what makes Nintendo's fucking consoles stand out. You know what I mean? Like, the way they innovate with their hardware and shit like that and the limitations they have. Like, they gave us the fucking analog stick. Well, technically Atari did, but to the mainstream audience, you know, they did with the N64. They gave us the shoulder buttons. They gave us fucking all this other shit. Like, even when they weren't in the casual market, dude, and they were in that Red Ocean strategy competing with fucking PlayStation and stuff, they still did some innovation. What does the Switch 2 have? A mouse functionality that is like the worst design, fucking the best way to give you fucking the fastest carpal tunnel syndrome ever? Bro, I'm good, man. Dude, it's not even with the fact that it's too much fucking gimmicks, because 90% of those gimmicks are straight from the Wii U. You know what I mean? Like, but it's going to be an interesting battle, man, to see how Nintendo plays out for this generation for them. I think it's going to be not as good as everyone's claiming it to be. But we'll see. I could be entirely wrong. We'll see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. All right, how long have I been going for here? Let me see. Didn't want to make this too long. Okay, almost a half hour. Cool. Didn't you complain when Switch 1 didn't have fucking those gimmicks? They have every single gimmick that the Switch 2 has. The only difference is now is that fucking you're getting a downgraded screen and you're getting a mouse fucking style on your Joy-Cons, which is the worst thing you could possibly fucking use. I mean, how come nobody's talking about that wheelchair NBA Jam piece of shit that just came out? What the fuck is that? Nobody's talking about that. Why? That's a brand new IP from Nintendo. I'm like, how come nobody talking about that? Because the game's a piece of shit, that's why. Nobody wants to use that gimmick, man, because it hurts your fucking wrist too much, man. But it is what it is. But anyways, guys, man, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I didn't want to come on. I didn't want to make this too long because there's not really much to talk about. But I at least wanted to throw one out anyways because I haven't done one in a while. I didn't want you guys to think that I was dead or some shit because I haven't really done anything on my channel in a while. So, but yeah, no, I'm still around. I'm still here. I'm still chilling. But I figure I'd make a quick one and let you guys know my thoughts about fucking Helldivers 2, even though I'm like fucking a year and a half late. But it's all good though. It's all good. But anyways, guys, I want to thank everybody for popping in here, dude, man. Fucking always, of course, Gaming Night, Garuda, Latency, of course, my brother, of course, dude, man. And everybody else that popped in, man, I appreciate you. And I'll catch you guys here on the flip side, man. I'm out this best person.